going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of the podcast with Noah, Ethan, and Xavier.
We're here. This is our second episode.
Woohoo!
I know we talked about naming our podcast last time,
but
we're not gonna name it.
it's pretty fruitless.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be the podcast.
The podcast, pretty simple name.
It's pretty it's
Pretty generic.
pretty generic.
It's kind of in the name.
But yeah,
But when you think of it, it's not very generic because
It's like,
no one calls their podcast a podcast.
exact. Well, there were a lot out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of podcasts.
There's not too many,
called
but
There's not a podcast.
there's more. There's more named than there are just the podcast.
True.
But maybe if this was a podcast-based channel, like I think you said
but
that.
this
Yeah,
But it's not.
But it's
it's
not.
just the Red Skull podcast.
Yeah, sure. That's not the name though. We're just gonna call it.
Yeah, we're just gonna call it the podcast because I think
the
that
podcast. Yeah.
works for now.
So we got a lot planned today.
yeah.
Some good.
Some other good.
Just prepared some topics to
Yeah.
talk about.
It's Friday today, so it's
Thank
yeah,
God.
Thanksgiving weekend. We had a half
Thanksgiving.
day from school.
Yeah. Usually
good.
we don't record on Fridays, but
We're doing it
you
special
gotta do
because
what
we
you gotta
can't
do.
record it on Thanksgiving Monday,
yeah, because I'm away.
and I'm away.
And I'm away.
We're all away.
We're all away.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
episode
still
2.
coming out on whenever next Friday is.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the episode is the other episode, our time. It's like 1, 2 o'clock now.
Yeah.
And so the first episode is actually going to be going up in the next 2 hours.
Yep. So around 4.
Yeah.
Well, as of the time recording this,
Yeah.
not at the time that it's up.
Yeah.
So you'll be listening to this a week later.
They know.
So
we
the
just said
time
that.
the time zone is very off.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna start off. How did we meet? We were talking about this the other day, but we never really.
Okay, so me and Noah met in grade 1.
Yeah,
we had the same teacher.
In elementary school.
Yeah, like first grade.
Yeah. And I don't remember anything about that.
I remember playing soccer a lot and then like progressively.
how come you
just
how come you don't
changing
play
sports.
soccer anymore?
I don't like soccer anymore.
Soccer's a really bad sport.
Yeah, it's
Hey.
not.
You don't play soccer.
You don't play soccer.
Yeah, no, but I like playing in like gym.
Yeah, but that's with like people who are bad. I don't like
Yeah.
playing with people who are good.
I still hate soccer, even in gym.
It's just,
Anyways, so
enough of the hate.
skip to high school, grade 9,
And,
freshman year,
and we meet.
14 years of age.
I was 13. You were 13 as well.
I was 14.
Anyways, so skip till then. Period 1, homeroom, band class.
Yep. So our period 1 was band. I played the trumpet. Noah played
The saxophone.
And I play the drums because I'm a cool kid, you know.
And,
he was pretty cool.
And then we also had two French classes together,
Yeah, stupid French,
geography and French.
which sucks.
But that was like our bonding experience in
So
grade
like
9.
after
Yeah.
the first year, I think we'd hung out like once.
Yeah,
or
we didn't
twice.
hang out. We
We
hung out
chilled
at
during
school.
lunch, and we were all like lunch buddies. And then by the
Lunch
time
buddies.
grade,
By the end of the
10
year,
came-
like we were chilling
Yeah.
out way more.
yeah,
Yeah, but still, like not that much.
not as much
Yeah.
as we do now. Like
And
this,
Yeah.
like recently, we've been chilling like twice a week at least.
if not more.
Yeah, if not more. So it's and then in grade 10, we also had a bunch more classes together.
Yeah.
I think it went like
4.
went
No,
up
we had less. Or no, we had the same
No, we had
amount.
3.
3.
Yeah,
Oh.
that's the same
Oh,
amount.
that's
Oh yeah, and
the
they
same
were
amount.
all French classes.
Yeah, and they were all
They
French
were all
classes.
the mandatory French classes that we
Yeah.
were
Which I
in.
almost all failed. And then now grade 11, we have I don't know how many classes. Do I have like 5 classes with Ethan?
I had like
I have like 2
Yeah.
or 3 with you.
Yeah,
English, math, and
French.
French.
So 3.
But
Yeah.
still pretty cool. And yeah, so we
Yeah.
met in grade 9, but I don't really know how we became friends.
yeah,
Yeah.
I think it was just like
Kind
I
of.
don't even know.
It was
We were
kind of
just-
you and Ethan who became friends first, and it was like
Yeah, I used to
you and
hate
I used
because we
hate-
used to argue all the time.
Yeah, like because I thought you were really fucking stupid, and you probably thought
We
I was
kinda,
really
like,
fucking
just
stupid.
Well, I knew you were stupid.
There was nobody
I
else.
currently
in
know
the,
that.
there was nobody else in the class. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it was pretty.
and
good.
you guys sat like right behind me.
yeah, we were kind of just drawn to.
And then I think you guys started talking about college humor, or something like that.
I
And then-
remember No, I remember. I have a clear memory of Ethan. You were watching like Jake and Amir, and I was like, "Oh, cool. That's cool." I watched that.
And then
too.
I introduced you to Jake and Mir, right?
Something like that.
Yeah. and then we just kind of like me and Ethan made our peace.
No, I don't even know like what happened.
They
Like,
still
I don't
hate
know.
each other.
We still hate each other.
I still want you dead every day I see your face.
Oh well, that's unfortunate. Cause I'm not.
Sometimes I think I wish it was you got hit by the car.
Well.
I'm just kidding. I wish neither
Backstory.
of you guys were hit by the car.
Oh yeah, do we tell them about being
We
hit
didn't.
by a car? Yeah,
No.
we got hit by a car.
No.
Well, I didn't. Yeah.
It was more me.
You can't
It was-
say
it
that
was
you
more-
got hit by a car.
It was more like
yeah. So
Noah
we went
got
out.
hit
We
by a
went
car.
out for a Korean barbecue. Pretty chill night on Friday.
My
we had
birthday.
McDonald's for lunch as well.
Yeah,
Xavier's birthday.
Just a perfect day.
Yeah, it
in
was
general.
perfect until
And then
nighttime.
At nighttime, we're biking home.
The road was slick with water.
Yeah, very slick. And some fucking crazy bitch out of nowhere just pulls a left turn without signaling and hits us.
Yeah.
She didn't hit you though.
Well,
She-
basically, Noah slams onto the brakes. I slam onto my brakes because I'm right behind
Your
Noah.
brake sucks.
Yeah,
You just-
and I slam into Noah, and we both slam into the car. And Noah, what happened to your arm?
And
Did
now
they tell you?
now you're suing her, right?
Yeah.
No.
We're gonna
Yeah,
we're gonna sue her for medical care.
Yeah, and I got pretty,
Medical
I got
care.
pretty
We had
banged
to
up.
pay for the ambulance. to come.
No serious injuries. I just got like a bruised elbow and a bunch of cuts.
I got a cut in my elbow.
A small cut.
I got nothing.
I had to spend
I was
30.
safe
I had
and
to spend
staying
30
back.
minutes fixing my bike.
As an
I had to
onlooker,
spend
what did it look
$5
like?
and like
Yeah, as an onlooker, what did it look like?
it looked pretty scary. I was a little rattled when I saw it.
Yeah.
I was pretty rattled.
It's
when I
like
was
it's
in
like
it.
one of those things where like when you see them on TV and like people like don't react. It's like, oh, I would definitely like do something different. But in the moment, you're like, oh, freak.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But we were lucky because there was like a physician or something
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
there, and she kind
she made sure we did the
of she
proper
dragged
procedures.
me to the side of the road.
Yeah. Oh, and then the worst part about all of it is the 78-year-old old lady walks like just after we get hit, keeps driving down the road, parks like a ton of meters behind us, then walks back, looks at me and Noah on the ground, and then walks away.
Just
She doesn't even ask
She
if we're
doesn't
okay.
leave, but like
She
she,
just
goes
make-
back to her car.
She just makes sure we're not dead, and that's it.
It's like, oh shit, did I kill them?
She didn't even
Nah, I'm
call the
good.
police. She didn't call the police. I had no, not me. A lady had to call the
Oh,
police.
you should. That would have been fun calling the police. Like, it would have been cool. Just like 911.
911.
I
What's
wouldn't
your
even know what to
emergency?
say.
I need an ambulance, 911, and
I need an ambulance and 911.
Just generally, just the whole
I
staff.
need a 911.
The whole staff, just get over here now. We need help. Someone scraped their arm on the pavement,
Yeah.
and now we need you
We
back.
need you back.
Great.
Drop that bank robbery that you're trying to stop, and come help us, because we have a fucking 78-year-old lady who's being a bitch.
Yeah. Good times, good times. Seriously, good times.
Seriously, good times.
So that's the story behind that. It's sort of a segue between the how we met story, but
Yeah.
there's 2 in 1.
Yeah,
More of a
2 and 1
segue.
for sure. Yeah, no, but you know what I didn't know that is that like I'm taking this course at my school called like popular music, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know this until today, but like there aren't any due dates for any of the projects.
So sick.
Like it there kind of is, but like it's just like you don't get the next project until you finish it.
So if you do all your work, you can just
Yeah, you so I can get like the final project of the year by like Christmas. It's sick.
Yeah, but that's if you like
Work hard.
do
He probably
Yeah,
has
but
a
I don't know
lot
how
of
many
work to give
projects
you.
there are.
double time.
I imagine there's a lot of work.
I have no clue. how
I know
many
the
projects there are.
teacher. Like I had him last year.
He's so chill.
He's really chill, but he does give difficult work, at least in my opinion.
Well,
For I guess it's a different class, so
according to you, every teacher gives out.
except for
Because you might be
except for your current English teacher.
English
English
teacher.
Because you can't speak it.
Boy,
He can't speak English.
from England, mate.
What?
Benedict
Are you
Cumberbatch.
from England? With the penguins and the penguins. Penglings. That's the best one. Oh, I know a guy. Koreatown. Pengling.
Is his first name Ted and his last name Ling?
No, his first name is Peng. Peng. P-E-N-G. And his last name is Ling.
Pengling.
A Pengling, please. I just call him over like, Pengling on the double, please. He just runs and like I think he only has like one leg. I think one of his legs is fake.
Is that why it's called Pengling?
Does he live in
Pengling? Yeah, Pengling because he hobbles.
Yeah, he's kind of like.
Have you ever had that moment when like you just want to go up to someone like with crutches and just like kick their crutch out of them and be like,
no.
"You ain't no wibble wabble."
Yeah, all the time.
That's every thought.
Every time I see that, I'm always like, yeah. That's just the first thing that comes to mind when I see people with crutches.
I could kick them.
I can kick their crutches.
No, you don't kick them. You kick like the crutch out of them, so that when they fall, they don't wibble wobble because they're not a wibble wobble. That's why you'd be like, because they ain't no wibble wobble. Speaking of school, we have this teacher.
Physics teacher.
Yeah, physics teacher. He's from Ethiopia, and he has this really thick accent.
It's really hard to describe because
at certain points it doesn't even sound like he's speaking English.
and he has a bunch of like mannerisms.
Yeah.
Which he just constantly.
He can't spell words right at all.
No, he spells them right. Oh no, some he spells
words
wrong.
he spells like so wrong.
Weird grammar, but he has some like things sort of.
Students.
Yeah, he whenever it's a TS, he pronounces it a TIS.
Tits? Like
so if it's units, he'll be unitus. Or if it's like students, it'll be studenitus.
And he also says some gibberish like the Shikabamba.
Shikabamba, baby. He also says run like Simba when you ask to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
He always talks about being on crack.
Yeah, he talks about Rob Ford being on crack and something having to do with girlfriends and bananas.
But he's
What's
a
a banana?
cool guy.
He says banana, but he can't say it right.
Oh, you trying to say banana?
Yeah.
Bandana.
Banana. That's how he says it.
You're a good banana.
Get a
Good
nice
boy, monkey. Get banana.
That's like he had like the top of like a thermos thing yesterday, and I'm like,
yeah.
oh, is that your shot of vodka? And he's like, no, it's the Rob Ford crack. And we're like, what? You're drinking crack?
He's drinking Rob Ford.
He's drinking Rob Ford's
puree of Rob Ford.
Just a little off his cheek.
that stuff that you get from a liposuction.
Fat?
Yeah, fat. No, but I'm saying like.
Is that stuff you get from McDonald's?
The stuff you get.
Basically, drinking is fat.
So he's quite a character.
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy.
He's not.
And he's very intelligent. It seems.
He's very hard to learn from.
Yeah, but
you pretty much have to learn from the package, not from what he says. And then he also gives extra marks to people who spend their after schools with him.
Yeah,
which is
very. It's so bad. He marks it. He basically marks it where like, if he likes you, you get a better mark.
Yeah.
Which shouldn't be okay, but it is.
It is for him because he doesn't care.
Yeah, as long as he just gets what he wants.
He doesn't care because.
And I'm pretty sure he lives
gets paid
in the school.
either way. Yeah. He always talks about how he's homeless and how he lives in the school. Like, why? Like, who cares?
He just smokes crack in the bathroom. And eats the cafeteria's bananas.
He injects the bananas with the crack.
Right into the bloodstream.
Right into the bloodstream of the banana.
Yeah.
Speaking of
bananas.
Speaking of bananas, remember that one time you almost like died?
Oh yeah.
Me?
You tried to climb a wall.
I tried scaling a wall without using any hands.
It just sounds just the stupidest thing.
So basically, I tried running up a 7-foot wall, without using my hands.
Oh, it
was 7 feet.
It was close.
And then when I got to the top, my heel got caught at the edge, and I fell back onto my head.
Onto, like, pavement, and his head, like, smacked onto the ground.
And it hurt a lot. And
It was hard to watch.
I had a
Very
concussion
concussed.
for, what was it, like 3 weeks?
No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
AKA another excuse for you not to come to school.
Yeah.
Basically, because I basically watched
You could have come. You could have come to. Yeah, you watch shows, aren't
I
you? Not
watched
supposed
all
to
of
be
Game
on
of
technology.
You're not.
You're not supposed to be on
meant for technology.
If you can be on technology, you can come to school.
Yeah, I couldn't move.
You can move with a concussion. You're dumb.
All I could do was push play on my
All he can do
phone.
is move his hands. Specifically his right one.
I couldn't make it to and forth the bathroom.
He just.
You have to wear a diaper.
No, I,
No, he couldn't
I
even
didn't wear
afford
a diaper.
those. He just pisses his bed and just
no,
cleans it after.
I just stayed in the bath. I
Mom.
stayed in the bathtub.
You just. How'd you get up from your bed though?
My mom took me in there.
She
She's
took you
like,
up.
here, boy, sit here.
You're the boy. He doesn't have an accent like that.
So it's Mr.
Oh,
Mr.
I forgot
Dempsey.
to mention, Mr. Dempsey's my mom. So,
Mr. Dempsey is that physics teacher.
yeah, we forgot.
Should
might
we
have
be
forgot-
disclosing names?
Yep.
Yeah, we
Okay.
should.
AKA we like to call him Mr. Hempseed.
Yeah.
Just because it rhymes?
Because it sounds funny.
It's so dumb.
Yeah.
Like, why hempseed? Other than the fact that it
Do you know what,
rhymes.
besides hemp seed, do you know what else comes from Ethiopia?
Nothing.
Coffee? Hep seed.
Yo, do you think Mr. Dempsey's have ever had Ethiopian food before?
Probably.
Probably not.
Probably not.
He's born and raised in Canada.
Oh.
No, I mean, like,
Oh,
have
yeah, okay.
you ever had Ethiopian food before? Neither have they.
Mean.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
No, not like that.
I'm not though. Where do we go for lunch today?
We went to a Japanese restaurant and got some fly ass food on their lunch menu.
Yeah,
Food
it's
can't be
kind
fly.
of it's a place pretty close to our school, but it takes like a while to get the food. So because it was a half day, we decided to celebrate by getting a real lunch instead of fast food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so-
we were gonna go to the King of the Bergs, aka Burger King, but
Yeah.
I
for the $2 10-piece nuggets,
yeah,
Which did
which
not.
are pretty choice.
Which are pretty
pretty
nasty.
cheap.
They're made from chicken brains,
Chicken brains and livers
Foot.
and intestines.
chicken foot.
And yeah, they're
Nasty.
vomit as well.
Yeah. So we decided on settling something that won't give us food poisoning,
And it was very good.
It was so good. I had like chicken katsu udon, which is
No one knows
fried.
what that is.
Yeah, that's why I'm gonna explain it. It's like deep fried chicken, sliced up, and added with very thick noodles in a soup, which is really freaking good.
Mm.
And you guys had, what did you guys have? I don't even know.
It was like the same sort of chicken, but on rice. Oof.
Sounds-
So good.
Sounds so good.
Yeah, I had the same.
The rice was really tasty.
It was.
It had like this nice like seasoning like sauce on. You know when it's
Ooh,
like
yeah.
you know when it's not like sauce, but it's just
yeah,
like,
no, it's like
Yeah,
a.
just tasteful.
it's kind of like soy sauce, but it tastes different.
Yeah, it was like a.
Better.
It was like a nice, teriyaki sort of.
Yeah, kind of
Sort
like
of
maybe
thing.
maybe like a hoisin.
But definitely,
thing.
definitely
Oh, I love
recommend
hoisin.
it.
I get
Yeah,
just
definitely
drink
recommend it.
straight hoisin from the bottle.
Hoisin.
I was talking.
Hoisin and sriracha.
No, hoisin, like hoisin.
Yesterday, I was getting mad at my mom because she never buys any like food for the house other than crackers and fruit.
I'd
So
rather
she's like,
Mr. Dempsey is also Ethan's mom.
So she's like, okay, well, why don't you write stuff on the grocery list? And because like in the moment you can never really like think of anything specific. It's just like
right?
there's just nothing to
Specific.
eat. So she's like, why don't you write something on the list? All right, let's see what you've written on the list. There's one thing on the list. She's like, oh, it's hoisin sauce. Okay, that's good.
That's enough.
That's a good.
You're pushing
That's all
it.
you eat.
That's a lot.
kind of expensive. Ethan.
I'm literally on the edge about even buying that. That might be a bit too much for you.
You don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it.
You come back with a 95 average.
Yeah.
You can maybe have it.
I have a 94 average.
No, you don't.
No, you don't.
No, you don't. You got like a 60.
You
What
wish.
else did we want to talk about? Justin Bieber?
No. Oui. Ho, ho.
People saw his dick the other day.
That was so gross.
I didn't even see it. It was like the pictures that I saw. It was blurred out.
Oh,
I'm not even gonna search it up.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, basically went on vacation with like some model, and they
she took pictures.
They
of it.
bangaranged, and then for whatever reason, he decided it'd be a good idea to go out in public naked.
Because he's a smart boy.
Like, why would you do that?
He's high on crack.
Why?
He was high on crack.
With his girlfriend eating banana.
Eating bandanas.
he stuck banana inside girlfriend and one.
Whoa, okay, we're getting a bit too.
So just checking on the news right now. Apparently, he wants to sue everyone who published his photo.
Go for it, bub.
Well, how could you sue them for what?
Sue them.
It's all over
for-
the internet, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, it's definitely never going to be removed. Once it's there, it's impossible.
Once
to
on-
But sue them for what though?
What do
is
you
I'm
post
saying.
it on, like, Twitter?
I don't know.
Like what would the lawsuit be?
Taking
I don't
pictures
know.
of my body nude. You're in public.
Taking pictures of my balls and
Maybe
dick and
public.
posting them to the internet.
Yeah, that.
For that, I will sue you for $2.4 million
But then they
and a
could-
new life
They could sue him back for having to see his genitalia.
for humiliating
Counter-sue.
me. Because you haven't already humiliated yourself.
As a Canadian, I am not proud at all.
Oh yeah, he's from Stratford, isn't he?
No, I don't think it's
That is
Stratford.
from Toronto.
No, he's not from Toronto. That's
it's
Drake.
Stratford. I promise you, it's Stratford.
So I can get them confused so
Windsor,
much. They look
Windsor,
so
and
much the
London.
same.
Windsor or London, I think.
Definitely not
I just said
Windsor.
Stratford.
It was probably Stratford.
I promise you, it is.
Promise me.
Because I remember going there and there being like,
Justin Bieber fans.
Justin
yeah,
Bieber.
exactly.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Stratford.
Oh, you're right.
I just looked it up. You dick.
Well, I was wrong.
You chintz in a bit.
Oh, okay. Then.
anyways,
Moving on.
that's off topic.
What did you want to talk about?
I don't even know.
Our intro song.
Oh yeah, our intro
Oh
song.
yeah,
I
shout
never
out-
got-
shout out to Ronald Jenkins.
Yeah,
Shout out
for that
to
one.
Ronald
I don't even know
Jenkins.
how or is you
it
found
was
that?
me who
Zebby?
found him. I found him because of another YouTuber about like 5 years ago when I was seriously addicted to like Minecraft and stuff. So there was this guy who was having a live stream and he had some cool music playing in the background, and everybody wanted to know what it was, and it turned out it was Ronald Jenkins.
Ronald Jenkins.
So-
Jenkins, isn't that what Velma says from Scooby Doo?
Jinky.
Jenkins.
Jinkies, that's spooky.
Well, anyways, shout
So
out to him.
yeah, shout out to him.
Yeah.
Beautiful song.
Not that he listens to this. Not that
Wonderful.
anybody listens to this.
Oh, that's
Yeah, he probably
pessimistic.
doesn't. He
But
probably doesn't.
Ronald Jenkins, how's he gonna find us?
we'll have to send him an email.
He's famous. He's a famous and a cool. How is he gonna find us?
Who knows?
That means he has resources.
By chance.
By chance.
But yo, that's so chance. We would have like. It was a good idea to like make it as like the outro song as well, but like.
I don't think we need an outro.
Do we
song.
need? I think we should have an outro song. What do you
I think
guys
we
think?
should.
What do you guys
I think we should.
If you think we should have an outro song, leave a comment.
We'd probably go
You
with
can also
Ronald
sugge-
Jenkins again. 'Cause
Yeah,
he's-
we're sticking to the man Ronald Jenkins with
Uh,
some good news.
I don't know if we can. Is that copyright infringement to have it?
No,
longer than 30
you can only have
If
a
it's-
maximum of 30 seconds
yeah.
of each song.
Oh, so we have to pick a different song, basically.
Yeah, and it's probably not going to be Ronald Jenkins.
Yeah.
No,
Not that he's bad,
not that
just
he's
because
bad.
there's better songs out there. It was just a good intro song because it had like that sweet build up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a
Which is
nice
good.
Drop.
It was nice. It was a sick find.
Yes.
It was a
Very,
pretty
very
pretty
lucky.
chance find.
Yes, it was very chance.
So I know last time we talked about doing like segments. We were thinking about some today. We're not gonna do any.
Yeah.
I don't know if we said we were gonna do them today, but we're not.
Should we share?
Should we talk about that?
So we'll share, I guess.
One idea?
We're thinking about doing an ASMR portion just as a joke.
Yeah.
Because those are pretty
Pretty chance.
weird.
No, they're just funny.
But if you wanna,
Yeah.
pretty.
I mean, we don't have any
Jokes.
topics to write about, so if you want to recommend any, feel
Stories
free.
are popping up every day.
Yeah,
So-
so stuff's happening. Stuff is going down in the community. In the six. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe none of you. I don't know how many people got that reference.
Probably
Pardon?
not.
What'd you say?
I don't know how many people got that reference.
I think a lot of people get that reference.
Oh, that one.
It's the
I get that.
416.
I didn't get it at first. Oh, the six.
Yeah.
The 6. As
Oh,
in
I thought you were asking
416.
when I said the community.
No.
Community.
Yeah, the six. Like
It's
The
from
416.
The 416.
running through the six with
With
my
your
woes,
woes.
like that.
Yeah, like
Yep.
that.
That,
But
very
that's
good.
that's
Is
Beautiful.
that where the six comes from?
yeah,
Yes.
from 416 because
Oh,
Drake grew up
what?
in Toronto.
Oh, I knew that. That's why he owns the Raptors.
Well, you don't have
He
to grow
owns
up.
the Raptors.
Something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. He
What?
owns-
He's
the
really high
general-
up in the
He's the general manager
Raptors.
of the Raptors
Wow.
or something. Like
I think he's higher than that.
No, yeah, he is higher than that.
Yeah,
he
I
pays
think
for
I think
Raptors.
he bought the Raptors.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
He's
I did
so
not know
rich.
that.
yeah,
He owns all the monies.
He must see promise in
yeah.
them.
I posted this picture the other day. It's my new Facebook profile picture. It's not really that new, but someone commented the six god.
He had
like,
no idea what it
And
meant.
I didn't really understand what it meant. Like I knew what the six was, but when my mom saw that, she thought that it was a spell check. It was a spell check for the sex god. I'm like, Mom, I promise you it's not that because the guy who commented is from my camp, and my camp is a Christian camp.
Yeah.
There's no way he's commenting the sex god on my.
From what I've heard.
Oh, that's pretty funny.
Yeah. Well, I had something in mind. Frig. ASMR. Oh yeah. What else was it? We were gonna do the accent challenge.
The accent challenge. Do you guys want a sneak peek?
No, they don't.
Trust
me, they don't.
You don't want to hear how good the accents are.
They're pretty freaking amazing.
We've thought of a few, but
Yeah.
like Icelandic.
I was like, nobody knows what those people sound like.
Except not even them. They don't even know what they sound
They don't
like.
even know.
People who live in Iceland don't know what they sound like.
Yeah.
But not just like country accents, like people accents.
accents.
Like Arnold,
Or
we gotta go.
Mr.
it's
Hempsey.
the only one you have.
Yeah, Arnold is no, and Mr. Hamseed.
Banana. Run like Simba.
Run like Simba. We got.
You married, date a girlfriend.
Wait, Mary Jane girlfriend?
No,
No.
you married, date a girlfriend.
Oh yeah, he was talking. He said that he was getting mad at me because I wasn't married.
Yeah.
That was yesterday, right?
No, he was
Yeah.
getting mad at you because you weren't married, and then he was getting mad at you earlier because you had a girl, because he thought you had a girlfriend.
I do.
No, you
No,
don't. Loser.
Loser of the highest caliber.
You are an anus of the highest calendar.
It's caliber, you tard.
Moody.
You are one.
Maybe.
Definitely.
Perhaps.
Mayhaps, probably. Probably.
How stupid are you? 1, 2, 3, 4.
No, he called you illiterate, and then
Oh,
he
yeah.
started counting on your fingers, and he's like, yep. We're like, Xavier, you're so illiterate. He starts counting on his fingers. Yep. Like, why?
He has to make sure that he is all.
He has to make sure that he can. It had nothing to do with that. He was just making sure he could still count, and then he answered our
It's
question.
like, oh wait, do I have 5 fingers? Oh, right, got him.
Oh yeah, I am illiterate, by the way.
Five-
Sorry, I was just making sure I still had 5 fingers on my hand. Making sure I wasn't Dumb.
Dead.
An alien. An illegal alien.
They don't need to know that.
You're
You're not an alien, but you are illegal.
6 fingers.
Mexico.
What was that?
I'll give you a hint. I'm either from the United Arabs or from Mexico.
United Arabs. Where did that come from? We've never spoken about that before.
Yeah, we did. We talked about this last podcast about semen. My Arab
What?
friend.
Oh. He wasn't Arab. He was like Indian. We said.
There's
No,
no
he
way his
wasn't
name
Arab.
is Seaman.
No, he was definitely semen.
Semen. Oh hey.
What are the odds?
Hey,
You
man.
just yell out into a street, semen, and then somebody says hello.
And then he responds.
One
The guy
five.
responds. 100%.
At least little Ethiopia.
Do they have a little Ethiopia?
No.
No.
Probably not.
Ethiopia is too small.
We just said there's no such thing as Ethiopian food.
Plus, there wouldn't be a restaurant.
it'd be little Ethiopia.
It'd just be a mini desert.
No, just be a strip of road.
With nothing on it.
Yo, okay. Would you rather be naked in Antarctica, or like dressed for the winter in the desert?
Ooh,
That's a good question.
It's such an easy answer.
probably
Naked
the
in
desert.
Antarctica?
Yeah, because you can take stuff off.
No, you can't take anything off.
Oh,
Naked in Antarctica. What do you have to
You're
take
gonna
off?
freeze to death,
What about Antarctica during the summer?
why can't
and you're still gonna freeze to death.
Yeah.
You're naked. You have nothing on.
find some shade in the desert?
No, okay.
What?
I go with the desert because it's burning hot in the day, but at night it's
Yeah, nice.
freezing.
Cool.
No, it's freezing. at
Freezing.
night.
It is freezing. It's like
So you'd
Mars.
be able to
No, is
sleep
that-
at night
what
at
is it?
least.
Mars?
Yeah, at
Is it
least.
Mercury or Venus that's like that? Probably both.
I don't know.
It's just like
How would
boiling
we
hot
know
during
that?
the day.
Mr. Astronaut.
Oh yeah, no crap! I forgot to check when I went the other day. Oh frig!
Yeah, no,
I didn't stay for the whole
So in
day.
case you guys didn't know, I'm also an alien. An illegal Arab alien.
Okay.
So,
We already covered that.
yeah, but you didn't...
It's
You don't-
nothing new.
You don't
It's not
belong here.
Oh, okay. E.T. will go home.
Bye, E.T. E.T. from the United Arabs. Alright, so, yeah, Xavier, you're an illegal alien, so get out.
Okay, bye guys.
Bye. Take your spaceship.
Take your
Get the
mothership.
fuck out.
Get out the doors that way. Stop trying to touch tips with me. You E.T. like thing from. Oh my goodness!
God, what?
You E.T. like thing from the
Uh,
United Arabs.
So just to put
Get
this
out,
into
get out.
perspective-
Get out!
Just to put this into perspective, Xavier is just bending.
Xavier is bending his finger back and it's staying there.
I can't keep it there.
Like how?
You're doing it too. Will does that.
No, Will goes forward like this.
Yeah.
And he just pokes it in front of your face.
Just a
Frick
weird,
off, Will.
a weird finger. Oh, we should talk about Will. No one knows about Will.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
No one cares about Will.
So let's start a thing on the pod calling it pulling a Will.
Pulling a Will.
Basically, that's
Should-
when you're just
Why don't we
an
introduce
anus
Will?
of the highest calendar.
Okay, let's
I should-
introduce
okay.
William.
he's
Let's
not
start
here,
from
though.
grade 7.
Yes, grade 7.
I wasn't there.
Grade 7, Will was in my gym class.
He was
He
not
was a
in any of
bitch.
my classes. I was very lucky and
Skipped to
fortunate.
grade 9.
Skip ahead.
Somehow he weasels his way into our
Friendship.
chill group of friends.
Yeah.
Me, Ethan, and Xavier, and
Another guy
our
named Luke.
boy Luke. And he stays in there somehow unwanted.
He's kind of glued to Luke
But-
because
but-
he has classes with him.
But you don't understand. We're not just being mean.
Yeah, we're not being
And
mean.
we're not being
Like, if you
bullies.
knew Will, then it's like
You have to
Will,
understand
just
how he
frig off.
behaves. It's
It's just
he
like
behaves
he's
like
really
a 5-year-old.
One time we were eating like our lunches, and he brought some Popeyes chicken from the store, and he crouched down on the ground,
Like
and
above
just-
us, he like hovers.
just grabbed like drumstick by drumstick, and started like like
eating them like a
tearing
freaking
them-
vulture.
Eating them
He
like
wasn't even
vultures.
sitting on his butt. He was like kneeling on his feet almost.
in the middle of
Like he was crouched over on his feet.
and he was just
like
could
a
not
freaking
stop
vulture.
eating, and then it was all
But
over his face.
That's not why we don't like it.
Yeah, that's not why I don't like him. It's just like an ongoing like
because
like,
he acts like a 5-year-old. He doesn't know how to carry
he doesn't.
on a
Yeah,
social
he's just super needy and he doesn't know when to stop.
conversation or anything.
Like
He doesn't know how to speak.
yeah, he doesn't know how to
You have
speak
to be
English
more
either. Just
specific.
the
Like,
way he
He
speaks.
speaks
Like
like
he-
a 2-year-old.
Yeah, just like he'll repeat stuff over and over.
He'll say like
And not even, like,
scientific.
It could go on for
yeah,
hours. We
yeah.
could talk about him for
It's
hours.
it's
but
just
we
ridiculous.
won't because that
We could have multiple episodes on this podcast strictly
won't.
talking about Will. We won't. We might talk about him a little more if something else happens.
If something happens where Xavier pulls a Will.
If I pull a Will ever in my life, you guys have permission
We have to kill
me.
him.
Yeah, we will slay you
Slay
in the
me-
moment,
Slay me like the alien I am.
and not like the puss.
And then bury me.
We're
Where?
not gonna slay you like puss though. We're gonna actually like kill you. we're gonna give you multiple stab wounds and let you die and let the. This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna give you multiple stab wounds, bury you alive, and just let the dirt get into the cuts,
The wound.
and then just let them infect your entire body until you just die of some sort of.
I'd probably
infection.
die.
You'd probably
of, like,
bleed
dehydration. Yeah.
Or that.
Multiple stab wounds. You definitely.
He's still gonna be
bleed out.
buried alive.
Anyways, so yeah.
That's probably my biggest fear.
If Xavier
My two biggest fears: sharks being buried alive, and burning. Actually, that's my third.
Burning is
Burning's scary, man.
I think my two biggest fears are Will.
wool.
Wool,
Wool.
like the
Scariest thing in the world.
Like when you're just like walking in the zoo, you know, like
Straight
every
off
day
of a
when you're just in
goat.
the zoo and you just, a sheep.
Or when a girl walks by with a wool sweatshirt.
You're just ah!
Oh, bitch!
you just punch her. as hard
Have
as
a mini
you can.
heart attack.
you just hit her. you just chop the back of her legs. She
Blah,
goes
blah.
down. You just start like
And then you
beating
just
on her
start
head,
kicking her in the face repeatedly.
like Will does to our souls.
Yeah.
Every time he speaks, it's like little people throwing up in my head.
Anyways, after grade 9, at the start of grade 10, he sort of hung out with us, and Ethan kind of made it clear.
That
At the end of grade 10, I pretty much told him, Will, next year when Luke comes back, because Luke went to France for a year, we're like, Luke, or Will, when Luke comes back, you're not hanging out with us.
And it
At
worked.
all.
It worked.
It worked,
it
actually.
works
God.
kind of. He doesn't hang out with us at lunch anymore, but he still
He's
is.
still like when
he sits next to me in chemistry, and
he
he
hates-
constantly comes and just like rests his head on my desk.
He hates me, so whenever I see him, he's just, and
Yeah.
it's like, that's another annoying thing.
Oh, yeah. his
It's when,
nose.
it's when like you'll do something and he'll go, and it'll be like, Will, stop. He'll just like
Squealing.
squeal, yeah. Like, ugh.
Okay, we need to stop talking about Will. We need to talk about other
Will's a
young people,
freaking dunce.
like young Huss.
It's not young Huss, it's young Huss.
Whatever. This is a short black kid out of school. We don't like. We don't like.
He's really funny though. Just
Not
the stuff he
really.
says.
Yeah, the stuff he
Thank
says.
you, thank you.
No, but
Thank you.
it's funny.
Like you
because
guys like
he
get
he
it.
he gets turned down by every girl, and then he's
'Cause
like,
he's like
thank
5
you,
feet. He's like, thank you, thank you. And
He's like
all the teachers like
5'2".
freaking hating him.
Yeah.
He's in my gym class. Him and Patrick and Alejandro.
Patrick?
Alejandro.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
The guy in our English class.
Mhm. Anyways.
The two of them, or the three of them, just speak all the time, and just the way they speak is so funny because like that's how they're not putting on an act. That's how they actually talk. That's the funny thing.
They talk like, oh my gosh, it's like they never went to kindergarten and learned English at all.
You learned English at kindergarten?
I learned English like when I was like 2.
Yeah.
I didn't learn. Maybe that's why you're illiterate.
That's why I'm illiterate.
You couldn't speak English until your JK teacher taught you.
Shouldn't
You
even
couldn't
teach
walk either. That's why you have to be carried to the bathtub by
You had
by
to
your
get
emo.
walking lessons.
I had to bike before I could walk.
Yeah, you could bike before you could walk.
That makes sense.
But that's just
Your
because
mom
I
just,
got to sit
your
down
mom just sits you up on the bike.
and pushes me down the hill.
Hold on to both things. Just hold on, don't die, balance it. And that's why Xavier is the way he is.
I am the way I am. But I'm not as bad as Will or Young Huss. So
Thank God for that.
Thank God for that.
I want to say something, but I don't want to.
Say it.
Say it.
You can't keep anything.
Yeah. It's a
Okay,
podcast.
even though Xavier is Jewish, the reason he has such a huge nose is because
I lie.
when he got
Because you lied.
when he got pushed down a hill,
Oh, yeah.
he landed in a hole and his nose went through the hole, but his face didn't. So his nose is actually normal, but his face is just pushed in.
What an amazing
it's a
idea.
mental disability.
Oh, yeah.
That's why your nose is big, because it's a mental disability.
Your nose is big because you have a mental disability.
It's called major liar syndrome. It's when you lie way too much, and it also induces Pinocchio-like symptoms, where your nose grows.
Is that a false?
Is that why your mom always throws pancake mix at you? Because you're always lying.
I got it from WebMD.
Is your nose getting bigger? Oh, she just throws pancake mix at you.
In a desperate attempt to make it smaller.
Hoping that the box will hit it and just crush it in.
Just punch you in the face.
Just breaks your nose every day. Hoping that it would get smaller.
Yeah.
It
It's
never
an unfortunate
did.
mental disability.
Another great story we thought of was how cheese was invented.
Oh yeah, okay. So I'll tell you how cheese was invented. Noah did not create this.
Yeah,
Actually,
me and
Ethan did
Yeah.
this. So
not Noah. He'll
oh
lead you,
fucking God,
he'll
you
lead
Jew.
you to believe that it was, but it wasn't.
So many a year ago, and I don't mean a year.
Oh no!
Oh, you fucking retard! That's my tootie.
He just dropped the tootie behind
Oh,
the bed.
it's mine now.
Go on with the story, man.
No, finish.
Okay,
the
yeah.
story.
Man!
But you better get my fucking.
Focus, man!
Okay, so in like a many year ago, when milk was being produced by people, not
A
machines.
farmer.
No, not by machines.
By
but like
farmers in France, right?
Yeah, by farmers in France. This stupid ass farmer left his cheese out one night, and it was a cold night. So his milk out one night in a pail. So when he came back to his milk, it had turned into this thick, nasty, like goop of
Not goop. Cheese
almost
isn't goop.
solid.
Do you know what cheese is? It's not goop. It's hard.
Okay, you leave milk outside for a night and see if it turns into cheese. Right?
Okay, so
Whoa.
basically it froze over and it turned into this hard
It froze.
cheese. What we now call cheese, and the reason it's called cheese is
It's
because
he was
he
cheese.
wanted he wanted milk, and then when he went to go get the milk, it was cheese, and therefore he got cheese. He was cheese that he couldn't have milk. He's like, oh, I'm so cheese. And he's like, cheese, and that's how he named it.
Cheese.
Dude,
And then we also
perfect.
continued this theory to go on why people say cheese when they take a photo, and it's because the wife of the man came with her photographer,
Axe.
her
No, her camera.
her camera, and
Because he
she's
just
like,
made a new discovery.
"Oh,
Yeah.
you're such a smart guy. Say cheese for your new discovery."
That's genius.
And he's like, cheese.
See, the reason why I know this is because I'm an alien, so I know all the secrets
Because
of
no
your
one
universe.
no one smiles when they say cheese. Like you don't say cheese.
Yeah, that's like at my camp. Whenever we do like the group photos, they're always like,
Say banana.
say OPC, and like they'll take the picture when you're saying the O. So it'll be like everyone's like, oh, and then they'll take the picture.
It
So it'll be
almost like we're
everybody's
choking on
taking it.
Let us do it right
Say
now. Go.
spicy physics.
Spicy physics.
Yeah.
It gives you that look when you try to smile, but you can't actually smile because you had plastic surgery.
Is that from iFunny?
No.
No. Speaking of another great app you should get,
iFunny.
iFunny.
What do you mean another great? What was the first great app that
Yeah.
you should get? What was the first great? Stop fighting.
Did you say another great app?
What was the first one?
Oh, why is cheese called cheese?
That's not an app.
The app is called Why Is Cheese Called Cheese?
And all it does is just has the story right
It's like
there.
it's like a PowerPoint, but
Yeah.
like with 4 slides.
Yeah, you can
No
download-
pictures.
Search it up on the Android store or the Apple store and you'll find it.
It's not called the Android store, it's called Google Play.
I'm sorry,
Freaking
Windows,
chimps.
we do not support that bullshit.
Or Blackberry.
Oh yeah, oh
BlackBerry doesn't even have any games.
Yeah, no,
Jinx.
they have Amazon now.
You always said that.
Who owes soda? There's this guy in our English who can't speak English. So one time, like, one time, two people said the same thing, and they're like, Jinx, and he's like, who owes soda? And everyone's like, what? He's like, who owes soda? We're like,
soda.
but he didn't say it as clear as that. He said, who owes soda? We're like, what? Who owes soda? Like, I knew what he meant. Yeah, he has like a full beard. I knew what he was saying, but I was like, I'm not gonna say anything. I just want to see where this goes. I'm kind of a bit of a dickling.
A dickling? You mean a pangling?
No, a dickling. You are an anus of the highest calendar. So that's gonna, So that's gonna wrap up today's podcast. Hope you guys did enjoy.
It was a little bit longer this time.
Yeah, we're gonna try to aim for this length every time. You know,
something around here.
Yeah, something around here. The first one was just kind of an introduction.
It's surprising actually we had this much, but it's good.
We covered a wide variety of topics.
Yeah,
we hope
for
to do
sure.
the same in most episodes.
In
every
future episodes. So
yeah, we can't wait.
Remember to leave a like if you enjoyed the video.
Don't forget to subscribe and stay frosty, my friends. Peace out.